that I saw 10,000 people.
All right. Keep it going for Jason. This is fantastic. And I just want to say this is my first time with a wireless mic. I can move so much. This is awesome. Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah? Well, not her. But, okay. So, my name is Cassese, and I do a little bit of sign language, and I thought we would warm up with a little bit of a sign language exercise, if that's okay. So I'm going to teach you guys a few signs. Let's do some food signs. We'll do like hamburger. And do it. Hamburger. Oh, we have a smart crowd here. I feel like I'm on a TED Talk. Next. Hot dog. Awesome. Now, if you really love something in sign language, you can just kind of go, right? Oh, I hear a lot of. So the last food sign we're going to do is pizza. Pizza, yes. So if you love pizza, you can just go, mwah. And I got a few of you to sign lunch and veg. Awesome. Hell yeah. So yeah, I do a lot of sign language. I've been signing for 15 years now. But being with my deaf wife, every once in a while there's a sign that I just don't know. Recently she said, "Hey Derek, I'm feeling..." Anyone want to guess what that might mean? I heard horny, yeah, it means spontaneous. I wish I went with that because I said, "Oh, you're feeling cold." I was wrong. But a lot of sign language is contextual. Like, this is the letter F. This is the number 9. It's the same thing. You want to confuse a deaf person? Play some Battleship. Really want to confuse a deaf person? Play some Marco Polo. In my house, there's a lot of Marco. Not so much Polo happening. But okay, so we have F and 9 are repeated, but they have independent signs for dick, penis, and cock. Deaf people are not subtle about what they focus on. So you can also sign like big penis. You can sign an average penis. You can sign a little penis. If you really want to brag, you can go. Learning mine? Are you signing shrimp at me? We're going to talk after the show. So, okay, I'm going to go back to bullying the disabled now. So has anyone gone to Disney recently? Yeah, okay. So you know about the parking situation? It's some bullshit. Need to pay extra to park in the same zip code. I'm Jewish, I'm not doing that. So we parked in the middle of summer. And we were walking and walking. I felt like I was leading my people out of Egypt again. And I look over at this woman and I'm like, really? You couldn't have been the kind of disabled that gets the parking? But I love my wife. She is fiercely intelligent. Hey, chill out. She's bright blonde, beautiful, blue eyes. Looks a little bit like Hitler's wet dream. That's the sign for Hitler. Deaf people are not very subtle. But enough about deaf people for right now. I want to talk about you hearing people because the most common question that we get is, how do the two of you have sex? I thought that I had a good understanding about sex. What am I doing wrong here? What are you guys doing, you hearing people doing, that I don't understand? Like, is that how you became deaf? No, we do it the same way as all of you. The only frustration I have is I did make my safe word Marco. Probably a mistake. But hearing people are interesting. They never know what to do with us. So a while back, we were waiting for an Uber. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We're hanging out downtown, and this group of 8 drunk hearing women come up to us. They are a bridal party, and they look over at the two of us signing. They're like, these two motherfuckers are deaf. Like, that's the sign for motherfucker, too. It's mom, fuck you, combine the two, motherfucker. So, yeah. So they look over at us and they just start talking freely. And I got to listen to every word of this woman's recent Brazilian wax. I'm shocked they didn't figure out I was listening in because I was sounding like vagina on fire. They didn't figure it out. But speaking about vaginas on fire, yeah, woo. So my wife and I, we do everything together, and I end up as her interpreter a lot of the time. So I look up at her schedule and I'll see things like, oh, eye doctor's appointment, interpreter, okay, fantastic. Tire rotation, interpreter, fantastic. So imagine my surprise when I look up and I see gyno. Ooh, this is gonna warrant a discussion. So I told her, I'm like, listen, I love you, I will do everything for you, everything with you, but you know me. If that doctor says everything feels good down here, I'm not gonna be able to stop myself from saying, oh, can confirm. Yeah. So we came to a decision together. We said that she is an amazing lip reader. She has gotten through life with lip reading. So we decided, she said, I will read lips. And I said, fantastic, well, your doctor reads lips. Yeah. Yeah, so doctors are interesting. My dad recently went to a doctor, and my dad was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. This is a true story, yeah. It's been an interesting time, but I didn't know the sign for Parkinson's disease, so I did a little bit of Googling, and I found two. There's the new sign for Parkinson's disease, PD. Ah, that's nice, that's easy, Parkinson's disease. The old sign for Parkinson's disease, you take the letter P. That is a true story. Deaf people, again, not subtle. Not subtle. All right, what else do we have? We do have, so do we have any nerds in the audience? Yeah? I heard a yeah over here. What do you do? What do you play? What's your nerdy thing?
I play with Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. That actually beats my nerdy thing. I thought that competitive pinball was nerdy, but no, that takes it. No, that's awesome. But I told my wife that I got into competitive pinball recently, and she looked over at me and she signed. I didn't know what that meant, so I was like, "Hey, can you explain what that means?" She said, "Okay, we'll spell it out for you. V-I-R-I-N." I'm like, you're actively trying for a kid. Why did you call me that? It's awful. It's awful. All right, so I have a little bit of a pop quiz. Are you guys ready? I've never heard so much excitement for a pop quiz. Yeah! Woo! We learned earlier that we can combine two signs and make a totally new one, right? Motherfucker. Yes. So I'm going to sign two signs for you guys, and I want somebody to shout out what you might think that it means. So we're going to do price and reduce.
Discount?
Discount, yes, yes. I have a Smartie, awesome. Jesus and book.
Bible.
Bible, yes. Baby, aww. See abortion? Yeah, no, that's actually right. Yeah, that is the sign for abortion. Deaf people, not subtle. Not subtle at all. So we have a friend that knows three signs. She knows vampire. She knows penguin. You want to guess the third sign? It's abortion. And I don't like to name friends, but we do have a friend that knows three signs. And she met with a bunch of hearing friends, and we were out in public together, and she says, "Hey, look, look, look. These are our deaf friends." toys and I want to show them off. So she signed Penguin, and I'm like, hell yeah. And then I signed Vampire and Penguin. Then she signed Vampire. I said, fantastic, mwah, bravo. And then she signed I was like, holy shit, Cam. No, it's not baby Kobe. That's the sign for like fetus yeetus. I don't even know. So, yeah, that's about all I got. Thank you guys so much.